peace that you have in your life is really the barometer of true success. And, you know, so to use the word success implies failure. So if you have success, there's going to be failure. And so I don't really look at things as success, failure, black, white, right, wrong, bad, good. It's really more, well, in fact, if you look at life, you know, if we start out thinking, you know, it's about getting what you want. And then you realize that the things that have the most significant and powerful impact on you in your life are usually those times when you're losing something that you love. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person or an animal, but certainly those are the most dramatic instances. It can be a job, all of which in some form or another are some part of ourselves, some way that we identify ourselves with. So to me, a successful life is how we meet those things, how we meet the losses in our life. So I'm sitting here by this river, and in a sense it's how to be the wide open river to life's losses so that they can join the open sea. Because what happens is, it's like if I were to build a rock dam on this river, a very good rock dam, what would happen is, in the river right now, it's very brown, it's collected with sediment. And all that sediment, the life-giving sediment that feeds the plants, the fishes, everything along the shoreline, would collect behind the dam. In fact, this is what's happened with Glen Canyon Dam in Arizona. That dam, which is not natural. Rivers don't build dams for themselves. The people do. People build dams to their pain. And so the life-giving sediment collects behind the dam. And they become less open to life. And within that dam, in a sense, all these rocks that are their pain and that hold the charge, so that certain other things in life sort of tap that and resonate with that. They tighten, they close, we close. So, and in that tightening, in that closing, we close to life. We close ourselves to life. Frequently, the older we get, this happens. And it's like these wonderful survival mechanisms that we've developed from the time we were children in order to navigate our way through life. They work so well that pretty soon, you know, you could think of who you are as like this wonderful, open, spacious, loving circle, but that this survival mechanism is running the circle. And we don't get to be all that we are. And I look at all these stones that build these dams almost like our music, like they hold the resonance, they hold the tone. And we come here with this wonderful song of who we are, that if it's able to come in the world no matter what you do, whether you are a housewife, a gas station attendant, a broker, build dams, it doesn't matter, that it comes into you, through you, and blesses the people around you, just you being what you are. No sacrifice, no, you know, I have to do this. It's just kind of effortless, you being your song, so to speak. So, to me, success is if that song is still coming through. Is if you are still open to life. You know, in this whole sense of life's losses, and a lot of times it's my dogs that teach me about death and loss, because they don't live as long as I do. And they teach me in many different ways. One might die of cancer, one might get lost and I never find him. One might rip my face off, so I have to have plastic surgery and I have to put him down because he's dangerous to other people. But in each instance, there's conflict inside of me, different parts that want this, want that. And there are different forms of pain in a way. And so if I can remain that open river and let life flow through me and continue to love, knowing that I will continue to lose as well, and to me, that's success. Which also, as it carries me down that river, connects me with that current. Because when you build the dam, you break the current. And in that openness, it's to be the current of the river, which is what I believe brings us peace. And it carries us, in a sense, to the center of this spacious circle where we can live at the center and be all things. That may sound idealistic, but because ultimately that key to that peace is to be free of self-judgment. Because for most of us, it is our own self-judgment that causes us the greatest suffering. So is that spacious, loving, compassionate circle, no judgment. It's like we're all multiple personalities and they all get to be there. And there's conflict, but you're the circle, which has no conflict, which is open like the river. It keeps flowing to the sea. It keeps loving. So that's really my message. And the key to it, well, it's like part of the key is your very breath. Because your very breath is how we build the dam, by holding the breath, stopping breathing. And that breath is that spaciousness to ourselves. So even to think of your breath, your very breathing, as this honoring of every movement of feeling that is within you, without judgment. Not that you put it into the world, not that you attack anyone with anger, but that something causes you anger and you just become the big sky to it and let it move and transform. So to me, all these things that we might hate and want to get rid of and don't like in ourselves and wish was different and all this, if you could just sort of be this big, open, spacious river, sky, so that they move, transform, and you stay open and loving, honoring yourself and the ones that you love, and having peace. Farewell to you all, and many blessings. And for those who have gone already, I hope they have peace now too. And for those of us who are still here, who struggle for it, may you have it as well. I'm just going to close with a song here that you'll recognize, but it's in Cherokee, okay?